Hello friends, this is tutorial number 39 in this C++ programming language tutorial. Okay, in this tutorial we will create simple application. We want to enter 10 elements of array of integer, 10 elements into array, and we want to of course display the numbers, and we want just to separate positive from the negative numbers. Okay, and let's create integer numbers of 10 elements. Okay, and let's quickly create for loop to input couple of numbers, x less than 10 and x plus plus, and we will create a message cout, and we need variable x plus 1, and we will just use text from slash, just a second, slash 10, because we have 10 elements. Okay, and end line, and we will just input numbers of element x. Okay, and now first thing that we want to display our array. But okay, we will try to do it using a function. Okay, we will just create a void function. Okay, we will call it display or show array. Okay, display. I will use display. Okay, you can use. You can choose name of the function, whatever you want. Okay, this function will have an but void. It will just show us something. We will not use these values. It will have integer a, which will be array, and it will have an array of integer. Okay, a is a local variable, and integer b. Okay, that number will be size of the array, and in this case is 10. Okay, but we can have couple of arrays. It is important. This number, local variable b, will be elements of the array. Okay, and let's define our function. Okay, and what we need to have? Okay, we need to create a for loop inside for integer x. These all are local variables. X equals to 0, and x is less than b, because b is size of array, and x plus plus. What we will do? Okay, we will write cout, and we will have the message. Okay, we will display numbers of a. We use our local. Okay, if you want, you can type some other name. Okay, I call it just a second. Okay, my mistake. Numbers, it will be a of element x, because this is okay. Wait, it was my mistake. Numbers is here, we don't see that. Okay, this is a function. We have array is a. Maybe I could give some other name. Okay, we use this array and of element x. Okay, and we will write it. Okay, we will separate it with comma. Okay, and let's use. Okay, we will not use end line, because okay, but before this for loop we can just write, let's create a message, and it will be cout, first couple of space, and it will be with 10 line, and we will type cout numbers, the numbers. Okay, entered. that message to be shown, and also we need end line, and we can check to see if this will work. Okay, we have this for loop, and nothing. It will be just numbers will be displayed, and let's see if it will work. Okay, let's try. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. Okay, it won't work because we didn't call it, and I need to display. We will use a display, and we need a name of the array, which is numbers, and we have size of the array, it is 10. And let's try to do it now. Okay, let's build and run. Okay, 3 4 3 4 4 4 5 5 7 8 9. Okay, the numbers entered. Okay, this works fine, and we used a function to print this array. As you can see, our main is here. We just use it to just use it. Okay, we could also use a function for this. Okay, but we use classic for loop to enter the numbers in our array, and for displaying array we just call the function. Okay, which is great. And now let's create another function. Okay, here start, here finish. It will be void function, void, and it will be positive numbers. Positive numbers. Okay, also it will have integer a, which is an array, and it is array a and integer b. Okay, a is array of integers, and b is an integer, which again will be size of the array. And let's create a message. Here we want to display positive numbers. Cout, and we will just type. Okay, maybe we should use couple of stars, but okay, we will see with space. And end line. Let's type a message, and we will type positive numbers. Okay, end line. And let's create a condition. Let's create a for loop for integer x equals to 0, and x is lesser than b, which is a local variable, and x plus plus. Okay, now what we need to do, first we need a condition. If a, which is name of the array, is a, okay, maybe for the next time I will think some other, a of x is, this is a positive, is okay, we can type greater. Okay, if we want 0, we could type greater or equal than 0. Okay, okay, we will use greater or equal or 0. And if we don't want 0, okay, we don't want 0. Why? We will not need. Okay, if you wish, you can type. Okay, if we want 0 to be displayed, we will use greater or equal. And now what we will do, this is a condition. If number is greater than 0, and number will be displayed. Okay, we will just cout, and let's and it will be a of, because name of array is a of element x, and let's separate this with an comma. Okay, we will not use end line. Okay, and this should be it. Okay, and if we want to use it, we need to call it. Okay, but maybe it's better to use, because we are printing numbers. No, we will not use here. Okay, when we finish with printing in the both functions, we will use or inside the function we will just cout and an empty string to separate this. Should be enough, and we can also use this okay, in another method, edit copy, just to see. I don't know if I copy or I did something else. Okay, here where for loop is finished, we will just use edit and paste, okay, to prevent to be printed in the same line. Okay, and we just can use okay, maybe we can use a copy of this. We can use a copy of this function, edit copy, and okay, here we will create edit paste. There is no big difference, and okay, we will just use here, instead of positive, we will use negative numbers. Okay, it is good. Okay, also it will have integer array of integer a, integer b, cout, and instead of positive, here we will type negative. Okay, and we have this for loop. We just need to change a sign. Okay, it will be lesser than 0, and here, okay, the rest should be fine. Now, and we need to call it. Okay, display. Okay, we have. Okay, we can call first negative numbers. Okay, negative numbers, and we will call negative numbers. Okay, but we have array and we have an integer. We will call negative numbers. Array will be numbers, and integer, it will be size of array, and it will be size of these integer numbers. It will be 10. Okay, and we will also call positive numbers. We will call function positive numbers, and it will be numbers, array numbers, and with 10 elements. Okay, completely the same. Okay, because we have only one array. Maybe sometimes we will have more arrays, and let's see how it will work. Okay, let's run. Okay, first of 10. Okay, I forgot to type a message, enter the number. Okay, this is the first syntax error. 53, 51, minus 10, minus 34, 44, 45, minus 3, 345, okay, 233, okay, minus 13. Okay, the numbers entered. Let me see, 53, 51, okay, we have a couple of numbers entered. Okay, and we have a negative numbers, minus 10, minus 34, minus 3, and minus 13, which is great. And we have positive numbers, and this means, okay, our numbers entered, we use a function for this, which is great. Our function of negative numbers works perfectly, and our function of positive numbers works perfectly. Okay, the advantage of this, I'm not a big fan of functions. Okay, I know maybe for you is difficult, but okay, with this I don't need. Okay, I create, if I need to separate a little, or I need a couple of stars, I can define it inside inside of function like I did it. Okay, if I want a little space, I use it here, and okay, I don't need now here. Okay, will I need or will I don't need? Okay, let's just try again. Okay, I have here, I have this syntax. It is not error, but I want a message. Okay, where is main method? Okay, here it is, down. Okay, seen, but I didn't write a message which will be enter the numbers, because I want to know what I'm doing. Okay, just 1 of 10, 2 of 10, what? Okay, let's try again to see if everything works properly. Why? Okay, why will not? Okay, okay, 23, 1, 2, minus 15, minus 20, minus 25, okay, 67, 69, minus 44, minus 3, okay. Okay, here is the numbers that we entered. The numbers entered 23, 1, 2, minus 15, minus 20. Okay, we have a couple of negative numbers. Minus 15, minus 20, minus 25, minus 44, minus 3, which is great. Positive numbers. Okay, here is the okay, I entered 5, 5. Okay, I separated well. Okay, 50, 50, 23, 1, 2, 67, 69. Okay, in this tutorial you learn couple of things. Okay, now you learn how to separate positive from the negative numbers, and you learn how to use array, how to combine array with functions. Okay, how to you can find something through the array using a function. Okay, we use void, but sometimes we will use integer, string, double, whatever that data we need from array. Okay, that would be all for this tutorial. I really hope that you like this video. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You have a link in the description, and I will see you in the next tutorial.